Hey everyone, Michelle here at home in Austin. Today I'm making Ina Garten's Raisin Pecan Oatmeal Cookies. These are another family favorite. You can see that they are going to be full of raisins and pecans and oatmeal and anything else your heart desires. You can add chocolate chips in place of the raisins. You could add coconut. You could leave the nuts out. There's all kinds of variations you can make on this recipe. I began by roasting the pecans in the oven for a few minutes just to bring out the flavor. Then I put the butter and the brown sugar and the white sugar, well, I use cane sugar, in the mixer while I was waiting for the pecans to cool down. Then I gave the pecans a nice chop and let them sit on the cutting board for a few minutes. This video is rather short because these cookies are so easy to make. Make sure you scrape down the bowl. You want to make sure everything gets mixed in really well. This is after the butter has been mixed with the sugar and made really fluffy. It takes a few minutes. And then I add the eggs one at a time. And apparently I add the eggshell too. I don't know how that slipped out of my hand. Just make sure to mix between each egg that you add. It makes for a lighter, fluffier dough. And you'll see, well actually you won't see. Somehow I did not record measuring out Ina's flour and cinnamon and baking powder and salt and all those things. I missed that part. But when I measure out Ina's flour, I do it the way she does, by fluffing up the flour in the container, scooping it, and then evening out the top with a knife or my hand. I don't know, there's something about when you do it the way that Ina does it on TV, they come out right. I have done it where I've spooned the mixture into a measuring cup, and the texture came out all wrong. So, always trust Ina. Lastly, you add the raisins, the oatmeal, the pecans, and anything else you want to add in there, and mix it well. Here you see I'm using about a probably 2 tablespoon scoop to evenly portion out the cookies. This is so much easier than using a spoon, but that can work too. And you can see that you just get a huge amount of cookies. Now, I've made a lot of oatmeal cookies in my time, and I can tell you these are pretty much the best ones I've made. I had another favorite before this that used a lot of spices, but for some reason, with just cinnamon, Ina's come out perfect. There's something about her combination of flavors that always seems to work. Now, if only I could measure out cookies this fast. I'm using a full-size sheet pan from a restaurant store, and it holds a lot of cookies all at once. So don't let it deceive you. You're going to get a lot of cookies from this recipe. I think I made 46 cookies, but you can easily cut this recipe in half, and it will work really well. But just look at that. Look at how fluffy those are. They don't spread out on the pan. They keep their shape. You let them cool all the way. They will be really crispy on the outside and really tender on the inside. But I just wanted to take a minute right now and thank you guys for watching until the end of the video. If you wouldn't mind subscribing and supporting my channel and sharing with anybody that would like to learn more about cooking and baking, I would appreciate it. Just look at how tender that falls apart in your hand, because it's a nice hot cookie right now, but sometimes you gotta eat it. One last thing, look at these amazing cooling racks I got for my wedding many years ago. They save so much counter space. They were from a sweet aunt of mine. Thanks for watching to the end, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great weekend.